What's up, guys? Coach Brandon here. Now, this is one of my most exciting parts of the mindset process. We got to set some benchmarks. Now, what gets measured gets improved. So we need to take some measurements from day one. Now, I know this might be a little intimidating. You might not have worked out for a while. These results might not be exactly what you want, but we all have to start somewhere, right? So we got to have a starting point to go from in order to know where we're headed to. We have to be able to objectively measure progress to make sure that we're on the right track. So we're going to go through a series of tests, both physical and also just body measurements that are going to establish a baseline that you're going to measure your progress throughout this program on. So you're going to go through a series of physical tests first. You're going to do a 1-minute squat test, a 1-minute push-up test, a max plank hold time, and those are going to be recorded on the worksheet attached to this activity. So you want to make sure you hold on to those. Then you're going to make sure you weigh yourself on a reliable scale and that you record that body weight as well. If possible, measuring your body fat using a scale that measures body fat, body calipers, or getting a DEXA scan. And lastly, we need some progress pictures. So those are going to be either mirror selfies or someone taking a picture, shirt off, front profile, side and back. The reason we need the profile pictures for you is to make sure that you're seeing progress even if the scale isn't moving. Sometimes it can be frustrating. We're building muscle and the scale is not quite moving as much as we want it to, but all of a sudden we look really different, and psychologically that can be helpful. So these benchmarks are going to be really important throughout the program to measuring your progress. So I need you to make sure that you're filling this step out before you move on to the next section. So check out the additional video in this lesson to show you the movement standards for those movement tests. And again, for the other ones, we just need a reliable scale, get that weight down, your body fat percentage, and then those progress pics as well. Throughout the program, you're going to want to make sure that you're checking back in on your weight 1 to 2 times per week. I would suggest Monday and Thursday mornings under the same conditions. First thing when you wake up, using the restroom. Body fat, the same thing, maybe once a month, every 2 weeks for body fat. And then those progress pics, update those about every 2 weeks and keep them in the same folder on your phone or your computer so you can go back to them later. The squat, push-up, and plank test, we want to retest those about once every 4 to 6 weeks throughout the program. And we're going to have some reminders about that, and they'll be on the worksheet as well to measure progress. So let's get on to the next video. Check out those standards for the movement test. Let's get those first metrics in line. And remember, don't be discouraged. This is just our starting point. 30, 60 days from now, you're going to be like, who was that person that only got X amount of